Well, hello and welcome. This is Jackie Geisinger and, of course, Luz Mercedes Miller. We are here today to welcome you to your future. Thank you for joining us, whether you're here as a leader, relearning all of the opportunities that Jafra has for you as a leader, or you are here as a consultant taking a look at your future. Today really is all about the power being within you. A power to lead yourself and a team, the power to build a business that you're never alone. You're surrounded by like-minded people. That's the joy of leadership, not managing, but growing and developing ourselves with a team of others and always growing more others to our team. At Jafra, it's a mantra. Our purpose, our passion at our 65th anniversary is 65,000 hearts loving Jafra, sharing Jafra products and opportunity. So as you're here, it's a purposeful mission. We have 6 months to finish this year. How many new team members, how many new businesses, how many new lives, how many new hearts will you open between now and the end of this year? It's kind of like being a heart doctor, right? So we have an important job. We save lives, we change lives. So really, I take the heart of the business, not the product. We just use the product, utilize the product because it's amazing to grow more clients, which will lead us to more consultants. At Jafra, we are one heart, one Jafra. Every day when you wake up, I challenge you to look at that vision right there. One heart, one Jafra, but a hashtag each one reach one. What are you doing every day to make a difference? When you get stuck on fear, put your hand on your heart because it is your heart. What have you loved? What do you love about being in Jafra? And then give it away. Take one gratitude and then invite 5 people a day to have that gratitude in their life. That's the simple way to take the power within you, but to give it away. And that's developing and sharing. So let's talk about leadership. Leaders are willing to put in the hard work necessary to become successful. So I'm going to ask you these questions and just answer to yourself. Do you love all things beauty and skincare? Yes or no? Are you willing to go the extra mile to talk to others, to stand in the longest line, to just pause and not worry about, oh, what would I say to her? Oh, what is she going to say to me? But to just from your heart say hello. We've got someone today who does that every single day. Do you enjoy helping others set goals and achieve them? Do you do that yourself? Are you willing to put in consistent time and energy to achieve results? Are you someone that's not afraid of a challenge? Well, if you answered yes to one or more of these questions, welcome. Jafra Leadership is right for you. So Luz and I say welcome. We can't wait to welcome you to the Jafra, Amber, and Onyx Regional Leader Team. That's what we're here for, to coach, mentor, and develop leaders to their dreams. So we are excited to invite you. Today, I'm going to have Luz, she's our supporting our chat today. Luz is going to upload the leadership guide for you. I can tell you this, the most important thing you do is go into your Jafra Biz Business Hub, click in there under the programs, the orange box that says programs. Every one of these programs, take them, put them on a stick, or email them to Kinko's, to your UPS store. Go get them printed. This is a master copy of your future. You want every one of these in front of you. Know them so you can show them. Maybe you don't want to drive a free Mazda, but someone else does. These programs change lives, they're career paths for you. Today's micro entrepreneurs say, I want to join, but somebody show me the path to making this business work. These are your pathways. These are your MapQuests. These are the atlases to success. So we'll put it in the download for you in the chat, but this is what you want masters of in front of you. These are the programs that build your future. So today, let's discover. We're going to work on the questions, the magical WHWWWW, right? What is it? Why is this leadership program the solution for you or someone you know? How do we do it, Jackie? What is it? What do we have to do? Where do we do it? With whom do we do it? And today, this is a workshop of when. I need you to get your calendar out. I need you to get your contact list out. Those are the two tools we're going to work with today. We're going to use the slides to teach you, but we are going to make your action plan today. Okay, that is our goal. So let's get social. Let's see the people, as Hudith said on our business meeting this month. And if you were in Yuma, that was the message. People are craving people. They want happiness. They want pampering. They want to just be together like we were in beautiful Yuma. This business is built now about getting new customers every day, every week. You need a plan to do that. Reorders are lovely. If you do great customer care, they will bring you referrals. So it begins with clients, because you're 300% more likely to sponsor someone who is a client or a hostess. Actually, 50% of hostesses become consultants. So if you want it easy peasy, get doing parties. But it really begins with people who love the product will then join the business and have a client base too. People who are a hostess will then join the business and do parties. If we're just sponsoring cold contacts, it's much harder and a longer process for them to succeed, and you. So here's what we're about: getting social. Let's get out and feel empowered, empower others, make people happy, and make connections. We miss each other. Number 2, focus on gathering people together for pampering, fun, laughter, and learning. We brought you 3 months training from Dana and Neil for a reason, because the hybrid is back, online and in person. Get back to parties and personals and tabletops and getting out in your community. Continue the balance of online as well. You need a balance. Online and in person now is the new hybrid of success. Invite everyone to have a summer social business. They're on vacation. They're with their kids. We're seeing it everywhere. So are we. We are too. But you can take the business with you, start telling everybody about it. And that way you are ready made for Fall-a-Day, as Norma Lopez, who's with us today, calls it. It's fall and holiday. This is our peak 4-month season, September, October, November, December, where you make the most, share the most, grow the most. So let's get them in now for $10 and get them ready. Well, we have someone with us today who not only got ready, oh baby, is she ready for her future. We are so excited to bring you today a woman. If you were in Yuma, you already know her and love her. If you've been on trainings, you know her and love her. This is one of our newest leaders in 2021. We are so excited about how Jafra is changing her life and how she is motivating and empowering us. So let's take us to our audience and let's welcome our beautiful, let's all say a hello to her. We love it. We've got our beautiful district director with us. I wanted to show you the audience for that reason today. Norma Lopez, say a great hello, because this, I know, is one of your most favorite promotions you've had in your district. And I know, Mary, you're just equally as grateful for Norma as well. All right, here she is, without further ado, our beautiful Mary Martin, to share her story with us today. Take it away, Mary.
Thank you, Jackie, and welcome everyone. And hello to everybody here, all you beautiful people, all you beautiful women. First of all, I want to give you a little introduction about myself. My name is Mary Martin, Mary Francis Flores Demos. I go by a couple of aliases, but I am married to Bill Martin. We've been married for 4 years. We're still newlyweds. I have 8 grandchildren, ages 23 to 7. I have 5 adult children. And I want to talk a little bit about how I was introduced to Jafra. Well, let's go back to 1976, where we did wear bell bottoms and granny dresses. I was a senior in high school and I was introduced to Jafra from a relative, and we all purchased the products. My mom and all of us got on the skincare, and we were all looking pretty good. And even my little sister back in those days, she begged my mom to take a bottle of Royal Almond Oil, which came in a glass container at the time, and she took it to kindergarten, her class, and shared it for show and tell. So we were all hooked on Jafra already back in 1976. But let's fast forward a little bit with my life. Okay, so now I'm in my 30s, and a few things happen as life happens. I had a near fatal car accident. I developed acne, adult acne, and I battled it for 10 years. My BFF, Victoria, reintroduced me to Jafra. I got back on all the skincare products again. I remember she got me by the hand, basically, took me, sat me down, did a whole complete makeover on my skin, introduced me to the new products, did color, everything. And I felt so good. My skin, it felt like a drink of water was put on. I put a drink of water on my skin. The moisture, the hydration felt fabulous. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with Jafra again. Here we go. I really need Jafra now. I'm in my 30s and 40s. So she reintroduced me. And even during that time, I had promoted to manager and I won a trip to New York City, which is a really great perk. And it was so memorable. I was with Norma and Victoria. And so I thank Jafra for that. But let's go even more forward into the future now. So now it's 2020, pandemic. I'm also a Zumba grandma, I forgot to mention, and a super nana to my grandkids, which they think I am. And I'm also very involved in ministries and a very faithful person. I help with orphanages and etc. But we're in the pandemic now, and I had been online already, going live, didn't know what I was doing, but I was going live, helping, praying for people. And I get a phone call from Norma Lopez. And she reconnects with me and she asked me to place an order. And she said, could you place an order? It will help Victoria. I said, sure. Without hesitation, I placed that order, received my products. I was so excited to get my box. It was like Christmas, going through all my packages, checking everything out. And I loved the way the new Defy felt on my face. It was just like another big drink of water on my skin. I loved it. People started noticing changes in my skin, compliments. It was working. So what did I do? I started sharing with people, telling them about it, letting them know about it, introducing them to it. And it just took off from there. Talking to my friends, talking to old friends, reconnecting, my sisters, my family members, everybody was on Jafra, even my husband, because he was stealing my Jafra. And I was like, you need to get your own. So, but anyhow, what really motivates me about Jafra and what excites me is that this product and this company is about sharing and caring for others and really reaching out to people and helping them feel good. And so that's what motivates me, because when Norma reintroduced me to Jafra, it was like a big shot in my arm, a big B12 shot. I felt loved. It energized me. It gave me a purpose to wake up in the morning. And I'll tell you, I go to bed at night sleeping. I go to bed at night. When I go to sleep, I'm thinking about Jafra, and I wake up thinking about Jafra. Another thing, one thing you don't know, I haven't mentioned yet, is I do have a disability. But when I started working Jafra and getting involved with a mentorship, and I just completely forgot about my pain. All pain went away. And so now I'm recharged. I'm a new woman. This has excited me. This motivates me. And I want to keep going and I want to keep sharing. So one thing I want to say to you, new consultants, I challenge each and every one of you to go live, to put yourself out there, share yourself, who you are, know what your why is. And I know what my why is. I want to travel. I want to follow my grandson around on his golf tournaments. I want to be able to travel. I would like that little extra change, maybe to donate to the orphanage, to give back to those who are in need. But I challenge you to go out and recruit 10 consultants this month. 10. And you know the big reason why, 10. Recruit, have parties, do tabletops, do one-on-one consultations, pick up the phone, make a list of 100 people. Who do you know? Who do you know that you could reach out to? Just keep making that list. And if somebody drops off that list, add more names to that list and go see people. Get out, go see them, give them samples, give them a brochure, talk to them. There's social media now. One thing about Jafra, I will say, thank you so much, Jafra, for teaching me how to do WhatsApp. I'm not a techie. Taught me how to get in there and do WhatsApp, how to upload a video, how to use social media, how to use direct messenger, instant messenger. There's so many tools, there's so much education, there's so many benefits, and there's so many perks. So I just want to say, beautiful ladies out there, go for it. You can do it. Get a mentor, meet up with somebody, talk to somebody, reach out to somebody, because you never know what that person is going through or what their story is. And we all have a story. So I just want to say, keep my challenge, get out there and talk to people, reach out, each one, reach one, right? I love you all. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to share a little bit about myself and my Jafra journey.
Oh, I just love it. All right, audience. How is Miss Mary Martin? Oh
I'm
my
good.
gosh.
I'm good. I'm glad I didn't cry.
I know. I'm like, she's doing so good. You got really close. Mary, we just want to say thank you. You really, truly, we love your story. And you said it so truly. It's your why, it's your purpose and passion, right? So we can go to work for all the great sponsoring gifts, but at the end of the day, it's the gift we give away comes back tenfold, as you know, in your ministry. So we love hearing your story. We love hearing your purpose. We're so happy to know that you wake up feeling good, looking good, and you don't keep it a secret. So I love it. Each one, reach one a day for 10 days, right? Take Mary's 10-day challenge, because it really truly is the gift that could just warm your heart more than what you could ever do yourself. So Mary Martin, Norma Lopez, first and foremost, thank you for that phone call. And thank you for always believing in Mary. I know she's a dear friend. We got to enjoy your family with Mary, at Yuma, but thank you so much. So Norma, just a parting sentence that you would like to share with all of us. I'm putting her on the spot. We didn't plan it, but just a quick little departure to summarize Mary and the joy of having leaders, sponsoring Leads to Leaders.
Yeah, thank you, Jackie, and good morning, everyone. Yeah, Mary has been just like that sparkle in my life, in our life, in our district. The way you see her now, I see her every day, just about. We talk a lot, right, Mary? And she's not afraid to try anything. She just gets out there and tries it. And she truly does share her passion. She doesn't take no lightly. And if they say no today, she'll say, okay, I'll check back with you. She doesn't say when. So sometimes she'll go tomorrow, so she doesn't wait a month. So this is what a true heart does, a true heart, a true passion for Jafra. You respect their no right now. And unless they say no forever, you keep going back, because you never know when is the right time. In April 2020, when I made that call to Mary, it was the right time for her.
Yeah.
And so from there on, it's just a blessing to have her in my life. And we do talk a lot, just about every day. I could say every day, to be
Love
honest.
it.
So
Love it.
just go for it, ladies. You don't know how it's going to change your life. It really changed hers, and by her health and stuff. So my message to you is, don't hold back. Do it. Just do it for yourself.
Just think, Mary joined in 1976. Norma always, the whole
Yeah.
team just stayed together, and now it's Mary's time. So that's what, never giving up on anyone, never accepting no, and always believing in them, because you know you've got the best for them when it's their time. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. So Mary, again, we're so proud of you. We're so excited to have you on our leader team, and we can't wait to see you grow to red as well, just like Norma. All right, let's take us back to, again, our superstar, Mary Martin. Thank you so much. Now let's review what Mary talked about. So first and foremost, all right, so get your notes out. We're going to take you through the why. So if you don't know what you're going to get, you don't know how to apply the why. So we want to really begin with the end in mind. We must have a winning mindset. All you heard from Norma, all you heard from Mary was about a mindset. Again, in order to have a winning performance, to get what you want, it begins with your why. Mary couldn't have said it any better. So think about it. When you know where you're going and why, what's on your bucket list, what your future looks like for you, your family, your grandchildren, the purpose of travel, the purpose to why you go to work every day at the business, it turns into a business, not a hobby. So we start with the mind, and then that drives you. Like, I know Mary's going to, and Bill are going to be at every one of those tournaments with their grandchildren. And so they go on weekends, every weekend they're with their grandchildren. That's their heart, that makes them happy, that's their drive. But then you have to put it into daily activities. That's the body, mind, heart, body. Know it, own it to your why and your purpose, and give from your heart to others. And then you've got to put it pen to paper and do it. Discipline, drive, and determination. So what is your why? In your little journal notebook, what is your why? Do you have a clear direction? Well, let me show you what's on the table. We're going to do a quick view of the leadership program and why. Being a consultant is great at 50%, but that's all you get. So we're going to show you how to get more. Did you know that Jafra leaders have 5 different bonus plans? Did you know that leadership has 8 different career levels when you help others, developing people? Let's take a look. First and foremost, how do you become a leader? I see Brittany out there going, how long does it take? Mary just told you to go invite 1 a day, work every day until you have 1 at the end of each day who says yes, and then do it 10 days in a row, you'd be a leader. So how do you get there? You decide the pace because you own the business. It's all about a decision. So how do you become a leader? First, there's you. You're in the hive, right? You're the queen bee, and we're making our worker bees. We're a team. You have to have 4 consultants you sponsor yourself, and you need to have each of them the month you qualify. So we're going to qualify in July. All 4 of the people you bring to the team, whether they're from 1976 or they're brought in today, they're still your team. They each do 300 or more. We know this month 400 is 50%. Then you have your sales of 300 or more. So you can see the red box down here. Together, you plus those 4 need $2,400 total. So that's 5 in the hive, you plus 4. So if you think about that, if they all each only did 300, including you, that's 5 times 300, you'd only be at 1,500. So we either add more people. That's why Mary said, why wouldn't you do 10? 10 at 400 or 300 is 3,000. So more people equal more success. So what happens? You then qualify when you do these 3 steps here in the bottom, and the month you qualify. So for July, you would earn 11% commission on your team's efforts. So we take 2,400 retail, we divide it by 2, which is 1,200 is the cost people pay to Jafra for their products, and you make 11% on that. So 1,200 times 11% is $132. You get paid to qualify. But when you're a first-time new manager, so if this is your first time, Brittany Thomas out there, you're going to qualify. You wake up August 1st, whoop, whoop, anniversary month, you're a new manager. You're going to earn 11% in July, 11% in August, 11% in September. But because you've never been a manager before, you're going to get a $100 bonus for hitting maintenance. Okay. So just for qualifying and maintaining your team at the $2,400 sales for ordering consultants in your sales, you get $100 plus. The very lowest dollar is $132. I don't like survival. I like thriving. So I'm with Mary, have 10, and you're going to have $200 to $300 paychecks while you're earning your personal sales commission as well. So you earn on the efforts of your team. This is what's attracting micro entrepreneurs today. They want a business and they're wise. They're not going to just sell. They understand direct selling. If you open a business, you get paid on a business you open because you have employees who do the work with the efforts they put in, you make more. That's just business 101. So you're growing a team by giving them opportunities to earn money 1 way or 2 ways, just like you. All right, so let's move on. There is a change August 1st. This is why we're saying do it in July. Doesn't mean this is hard. This is a smart move because more people make a stronger team. but it's changing. Our program is changing August 1st. We've been talking about it for 3 months. So the month of July, it's 4 direct. In the month of August, it will still be 4 direct must be by you with 300 a month, but you need to have 7 total that do 300 a month instead of just the 4. That means you could have 3 indirects. Those are consultants sponsored by people on your team, or you could do all 7 yourself or mix and match. The same sales from your team, the same personal sales, but it goes from 4 to 7. So any manager requalifying, this is a big change. Any manager first time, big change. So I say, look at your calendar. You have 14 days, 15 days, 16 days, actually, if you really count today. I want you to look at your calendar and act as if you have a whole month and do it all in the next 16 days. Okay. Take Mary's challenge, do it now, because you are entering the best season anyway. Anniversary month, are you kidding? You wait till national conference and you have bonus day today to still register for 65. And then we're hitting fall and holiday. Party season, open house season, shopping online. Oh my gosh, look out. This is going to be one of the best years we've ever had from August on. So qualify now. All right. We have 8 titles. I'm going to keep this simple. We have manager. Next, look at this direct group. When someone promotes, so let's say this is Norma, she just promoted Mary Martin. She's going to move to district manager level 2. When she promotes 2 managers, which Norma has, she moves to district manager level 3. When 3 people become a leader, so Brittany, you're gonna, Ashley sponsored Brittany, Brittany promotes, Brittany's going to sponsor Tiffany, Tiffany promotes. They're here with us today. All right. So you're going to see it's all about developing leaders, become a leader, develop leaders. So again, that's a direct and an indirect branch to Ashley, right? So Brittany would promote, but Ashley or Tiffany would promote from Brittany. So she doesn't become a DM2 because of 2 groups in her team. They have to be direct, just like sponsoring. There's direct and indirect sponsoring. But now Ashley is going to promote Brittany, and she's also going to promote another consultant in her team. Okay, let's say Tammy. So again, it's the number of groups you promote. 3 is DM3. 5 is district director, lady in red. If you saw Yuma, that's ladies in red. Norma, district director level 2, has 7 or more teams. Okay. 10 teams is DD3, 15 teams is an ambassador. They can be any title, but they start with therefore and so on. All right. Now the 5 bonuses. All right. We have first the new manager bonus. We already talked about that over here in the right. Do you know when you promote a first-time leader, she gets her $200 bonus, but you, every new team you qualify, first-time new manager, you get a $200 bonus too. They get 200 and you get 200 for every team. I think Norma Lopez has promoted 16 or 17 groups in the last up to 15 months, $200 for each first-time new. Okay, so again, they win and you win. You also have a quarterly bonus. All right, so we have leaders. Norma Lopez has earned this, I believe, almost every time in the last 3 years. I think 1 or 2 quarters she missed. How do you do that? You have 6 personal direct QNCs, new consultants, every quarter. Quarter is 3 months, July, August, September, and your team adds 9. That's 15 total, 2 by you, 3 by them on a monthly basis. You get a quarterly $500 bonus, and you're adding 15 new team members every quarter. In 1 year, that's 60 new consultants. I can tell you Norma did that last year every quarter. That's how she qualified, I don't know, over 10 new managers last year. Okay, helping people have income 2 ways: selling, growing clients, and earning effort income on your team's results as well as they grow clients. Then you have bonuses when you move up. So when Mary becomes a DM1 with 1 group, she gets $200. When the first time she goes to DM2 with 2 groups, she gets $500. First time she goes to DM3 with 3 groups, she gets $1,000. Plus she promoted 3 groups, there's $600. And she's probably sponsoring enough to earn that $500 quarterly. DD1, Norma and Jackie Els down in Yuma, boy, did they light this up last year. We saw Cherie Lester, Mentori Braggs, Jamie Cruz become a district director in 2 months' time. So imagine she went all the way from consultant to district director level 1 and level 2. Look at all those bonuses, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Then once you're a director, this is what Norma's working on, you then promote a director, she gets 2,000, you get 1,000, okay? So this is called developing others. When you work together, like the mentors you saw, Norma and Mary, that's how we grow and develop each other. And that's how you grow your income. So just think about this. There is entitled bonuses alone. You have, again, oh my gosh, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, over $15,000 in bonuses here, $2,000 in bonuses here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7,500 in bonuses here. And this new group bonuses just keeps growing. We brought you a trainer last month, a consultant who did the same. She went from consultant on March 31st and was a district director June 1st. Everything is possible. When you start with your mind, you share from your heart, and you focus on your daily behaviors, sharing the products and sharing the program. Did you know there's 3 CAR programs? Every one of you, once you start promoting groups, have an interview with Luz and I, and enter into a 12-month program. This is a career path, and you will be handed lock, stock, and barrel, keys and everything, a brand new Mazda. You own it. Then when you're a director like Norma and all of our other directors, you have a monthly CAR program. You can earn both. Then when you're an ambassador like Vicki Hacking, and we know Norma and Jackie and Cherie and Jamie and Lisa and Rosa are on the path to this year, when they become ladies in gold, ambassadors with 15 leaders in their team, developing more leaders, you get a brand new $75,000 Mercedes-Benz SUV every 2 years. Amazing. So did you know there's more? But wait, there's life insurance. Did you know when you're a district director, again, 5 people who do what you do, don't complicate it. Give them the gift of 2 ways to income and all these bonuses. You can get life insurance from $112,000 to our ambassadors at $225,000. You should. Your family deserves that. That's the legacy you leave behind. You know that they're taken care of. Beautiful programs and watches and jewelry and diamonds and rubies along the way. But my favorite program is the legacy program. When you're an ambassador like Vicki Hacking, she is already promoting her daughter in the last year and grooming her daughter and son so that when she does pass away, they don't only just get her life insurance policy, they will inherit her business. And she has been a 6-figure income earner since 1972. You can't give a better inheritance to your kids. So she's grooming them and teaching them that they will inherit that business. That is only at Ambassador. So when you give to others the opportunity to be a leader, you give to your family, your legacy you leave behind. So I'm not going to go into a lot of percentages. I'm going to keep this super simple. Remember, you started as a manager on your central branch. That's all your direct and indirect consultants. You make 11% on your own sales, unique in the industry, and you're sponsoring your consultants, direct and indirect. District directors jump all the way to 17% on their central groups, Ambassador 18. Now you're going to promote a group. Norma promoted Mary. So Norma also makes 11% on Mary's team while Mary's making 11%. That's why you can't be a pyramid. You have equal pay, right? And again, now when Mary promotes her first leader, Mary's going to make the 11%, but Norma, that's a second line indirect, would make 3%. Okay. So I know that Mary's not necessarily a direct of Norma. I'm just using the example. Okay. And then when they promote, if I have 3 groups as a DM3, I can get paid 3 levels down. It's like grandchildren. I produce 3 kids, to grandkids, to great grandkids, to great great grandkids, right? And I can get paid. I have 3 kids, and I get paid 3 great great grandchildren down. It's family generations. That's what generations G stand for. This is based on those number of groups. Look at this. The ambassadors are unlimited. So Vicki has over 20 groups. And she is paid 9 or 10 now generations down. That's where wealth in multi-level marketing is. So Just for an example, you can see here, again, you have your group of consultants, right? You promote out your leaders, they promote leaders, they promote leaders, they promote leaders, they promote leaders. That's how you see, again, the payout in your central branch to your central district. So even though they're developing their own leaders, that's our way to say thank you for giving others the opportunity. That's how you zoom to success. So maybe you never saw all the money on the table, but you choose the bank every day on how you're paid. If you are a consultant out there, we're going to have you just do this little exercise. If you sold $10,000 in personal retail, you would make 0% on that because you're not a manager. You make 50%, right? So you would make 5,000, but you don't make any additional income that you could have if you had a team. Bank number two, if you're a manager and you start with 4 consultants, on your $10,000 in sales, which is 5,000 costs, you would make 11% of that. So you'd make over $500 extra on your own sales, plus 11% on all the sales and products that your consultants buy the rest of their life. Every time they use Jafra, every time they sell Jafra, you make commission. That's amazing. The rest of your life. So if you've been in Jafra a long time and you've left the 11% bank, go back to the bank and choose the bank, because this is what you deserve when you help others have their own accounts, their own business. Or you can go to the big bank on the corner, be a director, help 5 others build income 2 ways, at least get to bank number 2 to get started, and help 5 people do that. And you can go to the big national city bank on the corner. Imagine 17% on your own sales, all of your consultants, and then you're growing again your income on all of their teams and their teams and their teams, like generations of kids. That's what this is. This is why people do direct selling. This is why people do multi-level marketing. You're one of the highest commission companies competitively in the marketplace, not just getting started with 50%, but in the compensation plan for leaders. And 3 cars, life insurance, international trips. We're taking our top ambassadors to Paris in October. The world is open when you discover what that could do. It's not about the money, but what would you do with that money? Would you give it to an orphanage like Mary? Would you put it towards traveling with your children and grandchildren and your newlywed husband? What is the purpose to earning income? When you go to work every day, give others the choice. Maybe you don't want to have a Mercedes, but do you tell everybody about the Mercedes, the Mazda, the life insurance? You don't know what they want, as Mary said. You don't know what they are wanting to work and earn. You don't know how Jafra could actually make them feel better, look better, and have a purpose when they wake up and never want to go to sleep because they're so excited like Mary. That's what we do. You are in charge of your financial future. So Luce, I'm going to pause in the chat a minute. And just in the chat, I'll come back to you in a minute. I just want to have you take a pause moment. And if you have any questions, write them down. If you went, OMG, aha, I never knew, type it in the chat. What did you learn from that session? Because the why is the most important piece. We're going to quickly give you the how-tos, but the why matters most, because it's what you focus on. What you focus on is what you are going to get. Every day you wake up, and if you make a vision board of your why, where you're going, what this business could be, talk to your husband, talk to your kids, let them know mama's going to work for what? Maybe it's taking your kids to Disneyland, and that's your dream. Maybe it's getting rid of the debt or providing for your future. So in the chat, questions, anything you learned you didn't know. And then, do you have a big why? Did this change the reason we have clients and lead them to the business? Why we invite people to leadership? If you have a big why, Type it for fun in the chat. OMG, I'm getting a Mercedes. OMG. You know what? I want my husband to retire so we can retire young and travel and have fun. I'm going to buy a motorhome and go to every football game in the nation. I don't know. What's your heart? What's your passion? I thank Mary for sharing that. It really is what is most important today. The how-tos will show up when your why is big enough, when your why motivates you. Don't just be out there and make a difference in your own life. We go to work for the people under our roof, so your why matters most. So I'll come back to Luce in just a minute. Now it's the how-tos. These are the boring parts, but you have to plan. So take a look. First, you must have a vision and a plan that aligns. This is where now we get to our heart and into our body. We've got to make a plan. We have to see it. We have to own it. We have to know our heart. You can't be motivated by a speaker or a song. That's inspiration. Motivation is your why, but you must map out your goals. So I want you to look at the next 16 days. I want you to look in your notebook. How much income do you need to earn this month for your current life, your current situation? I'm talking July. There is a purpose to planning your hours. Own it and work backwards. So how much do you need to make this month? 1, for confidence. 2, maybe to be able to go to the next golf tournament with your grandson. Okay. Number 2, we then have to define literally. So what's your why? What are you working for this month, this quarter? And then get clear. I need to make $500 to pay for what? What can I make in my paycheck? Okay, maybe this month when I qualify, I'm going to make $150. What is that for? Attach money to a purpose. Money doesn't motivate, but it inspires us to work. Money is just the byproduct of the work you do. So we know how to set the goals. If I have to make $500, I need to sell 1,000. That doesn't include what I buy. I need pure sales of $1,000. Then what do? We define what products will I sell. Oh, I love these 5 offers. These are my favorite offers. I love the Defy set. I love the Body Complex. Pick your 5 and how many of each will you sell? That will hit your $1,000 goal. How about my team? I have 5 consultants right now. I want to add 5 more. If they all do 400 this month, I'm going to teach them how by selecting offers and ideas on actions they can do to achieve their goal of 400. I'm going to help them. That's my job. And together, oh my gosh, we could have a $5,000 qualification month. 10 at 400, Mary's challenge, me at 1,000. So my check could actually be, oh my goodness, almost $300. 300 plus 500, I could make $800. That's worth the next 16 days, but I have to plan every day. I'm going to invite 10 people today to get 1 sponsor. So, and I'm going to reach these people today. I'm going to focus on Body Complex, or I'm going to go live as Mary challenged you. So you must know what you want and why, set your goal, define it into sales so you can track and measure it for yourself and your team, select your offers and the activities you need to do, personals, parties, reorder calls, meet people, tabletops, everything Mary said, because the secret to success is time, dedication, and effort. So let me come back to Luce. Luce, any questions, any comments out there in the chat, any aha moments, any whys?
Well, first of all, I mean, with everything with Norma, she says she loves the information, it's excellent, and especially all the benefits and bonuses that we end up receiving. And then Jan did indicate that she loves the products and she's still excited. So that's her why. But other than that, everybody's in tune and they're listening to every detail that you have to say to take advantage of this month's promotion as a leader.
Excellent. Okay. Now, here's our quick click. What do we have for others? Okay. This is what we have to offer others. So let's take a quick look. $10. Are you kidding? $10 to start a business. So I want you to think about, oh my gosh, there's only 16 days left for $10 opportunities. It's going to change next month. So what Where are we going to go? You need to look at your calendar and think about $10. And I would build my team as fast as I could in the next week so they have time to qualify with their orders, or do a quick launch party with you, or you could host a party with your team. So $10, super quick. Next, I don't know if you remember this, but we have a $99 kit, and it's military month. It's 4th of July celebration. So do you know anybody in the military? Could you ask for referrals? Again, a military person can get our business kit at half price. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of product in there. Again, over $400 of products to start a business with this option, or the $10. I'm not going to play this video, but sorry, it goes to this. All right. This is great for you. If you want to lead by example. Do not ever leave any gift on the table. If you don't, your team sees. If you do, your team sees that if my leader can't do it because I think she is the queen bee, then it must be really hard. Leaders, future leaders, always earn these gifts early. I know Norma is amazing at this. Why? Because you got to get live. Live works. Mary talked about it. Go on Instagram. The minute you earn them, get live, because that will inspire others to do it too. So I want you to set your sights. Mary said 10. I'm saying at least 3 qualified this month, because you deserve these 4 branded items. We don't bring these out too often. You asked for them. We brought them to you. They represent our whole next year of celebrating 65 years. So mark your days, mark your power hours that you're going to invite people to this business. You need to have invite hours or 30-minute segments. Norma has trained us how to go out and invite people through Messenger. Rosa Lopez has taught us that. Jackie Elves. It's online and in person, calling your customers, calling everybody. Mary said, invite everybody, let them decide, and then don't quit. Same story. But I challenge you to look at this incentive different. Who's already on your team? And everybody who joins your team this month, invite them to join with one. Each one reach one. We're going to 65,000 together. But if a consultant joins with a friend, she's 50% more likely to succeed. Did you know that? So it's like doing a diet with Weight Watchers, walking with a friend. Never let anyone join this business without their bestie or their business buddy. That's their first week goal. We're going to give them something they can use all the time. I love doing this on camera and in person, free advertising. I love it. So how many people on your team are you going to inspire to earn level 1? And make the date in your calendar, the day that you finish your 3 QNCs. Put a green around it and say 3 QNCs done. And make your list of who's going to earn at least 1, if not 3 with you. What else do you have? People are partying again, online and in person. They love being spontaneous, being with their friends, girls and giggles, pampering, fun and playing. We have something for them. Don't sell Revitalize. Don't sell Ginger Scrub. Don't sell Luna Bright. Don't sell Body Complex ever. I don't care if it's buy one, get one free. I wouldn't take an order. I'd book a party. What if I could show you how to get it at 70% off instead of 50? How about fragrances? We had a great scent event. Don't sell Defy. Pause and say, I'd love to take your order, but what if we could do something fun? Quick on Zoom, or I've got a Facebook party. Just come in and invite your friends, or let's host a party and let's play Jaffra. Why not show them what we've got? This hostess brochure, like we said in the beginning, is so key. You know what? Anyone who books a party in the next 16 days, buy these 3 cleansers, give them 1 free. Give them 1 free. It's a $31 value, costs you $7, book a party. Just say, I'm looking for 3 people to help me. I'm earning a promotion. I can't wait. I'm growing a team. I'm so excited. And I need 3 people to help me host a party this week. We're going to do it fast. We can do it in person, at work. We can do it on Zoom. We can do it in Facebook. We can do it in Messenger. We can do a book party. We can do a text party. Do it. The best consultants are those who use your products and love you. Stock up on your Defy samples. Really important, because that's the easiest way. And we're going royal next month. You know, it's 65 years. So we know these work. So make sure we're doing those and set a goal to give away 10 a week. Luna Bright. We know it's going away, but if you got Luna Bright lovers, I would have them book a party, and you could give them this free if you wanted, or they're going to only pay $9 a piece for it. So this is the time to use what Jafra gives you. I'm not going to read this. We did this at the Party Fest, but wait, make the parties fun. Be your own hostess. Make them enticing. We give you all of this with booking party themes. I would love to go to a mud pie party versus, hi, I'm going to have a spa party. Do you want to come? What's a mud pie party, Jackie? Tell me about it. Oh my gosh, Luz, you got to hear it. It's going to be so much fun. Blah, blah, blah. This is what my consultant's going to do. 30 minutes, man. Cell phones off. We're mudding it. So wear your swimsuit. Wear something comfy. We're going to sit out by my pool and we're going mudding, just like you pay $100 at a spa for. We're going to do a mud treatment. So come join me. I've got mimosas, I've got mud, and we're going to have fun. And I even made mud pie cupcakes. Make it fun. Book parties, have some themes. Remember, we talked about closers. Luz did a great job on this at the Party Fest as well. This is how you and your team plan to qualify together. Know your top 5, 6 offers, know your party themes of the month, do them together if you want to on Zoom in a room. I don't care, but this is mapping it out. So again, plan. Remember the key to this business, Mary said it. We got to get talking. We got to get live. We got to tell our stories. We got to get out and about. How many conversations are you having a day online and in person? That creates a lead. A lead becomes a prospect and a prospect becomes a customer. She chooses how she wants to get her Jafra. Does she want to buy it and save this month? But wait, you have many items that are in the hostess program. What if you had a party and we could have fun with your friends and you could earn these at deep discounts and free? Or we could take your order today, whoop, slash it in half, falling prices like Walmart, and you could be a consultant. And here's the cost of your order. But what if I could show you how to turn on a website, get social, share catalogs, just share links in your text phone. And guess what? You could make money. I'm gonna show you how to save, but I got to show you how to make money. What would $300 to $500 a month do for your family? That's what prospecting is. It's a funnel. So if we talk to enough people, they become clients. It's really easy to build a team. Go back to your clients, invite them, tell them your goal. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk it up. We got the greatest products, over 500 products. I love everything we have. We've got everything going on. Every conversation matters. Let's talk one-on-one. Let's post and chat with them privately, direct message, as you heard that Mary is learning about. Get social, go live, get listening, go out and about, go thank all your restaurant servers, go thank your hair designers, go thank people and say, wow, thank you for coming back. Thank you for surviving COVID. Can I treat you? That's it. You must have a plan every day in the next 16 days to talk to enough people. Rosa Lopez, our fastest growing director in the shortest amount of time, talks to 20 a day. She has since the first day she started this business. And we give you the plan to always talk to 3 to 5. Plan to do it daily. Where do you have your talk time every day in your calendar? It only takes 5 to 15 minutes, but you have to plan to online or in person. If you're going to the gas station, go inside and pay. Don't pay at the pump. Go have a conversation. Have your sachets ready. Have your brochures ready and look for people and just invite. It doesn't matter. They might say no now, but you never know when it's right for them. Explore new ways. It's time. Practice, follow up, and track it. We give you 65 conversation trackers for a reason. If you're going to be a leader, this is the best tracker. Hold yourself accountable and do this with your team for lots of fun weekly drawings, coachings, and sharings. This is the key to this business, those how-tos. Mary said it. She really said it. I wanted to really get, as we get to our closing here, what are the ways people are going out? These are the top 13 ways, but here's the top 5 that's working right now in the new post-COVID time. Mary said it beautifully. I couldn't say it any better. One-on-ones, host personals, go care about them and say, I'm just doing pamper visits. It's post-COVID. I love you. I care about you. Let's just pause and hit refresh. Have them at your home, go to theirs, go to their workplace. Cell phone sales, texting sales, home parties, social media at work. These are the keys, but you have to look at your calendar and say, okay, this is where I'm doing appointments. I need to see people. Block the time and fill it in, inviting people to be pampered, to have some happiness. So here we go. We're at our close. It's your activity time. 5 in the hive. All right, let's take a pause break. Want you to number 1 through 15 on your paper. Mary's called you to action to do 10. I'm going to call you to action to think of the next 5 to your team. Maybe you already have 5, that's okay. We know at least 3 this month matters. Earn it all. But we know in 16 days, 1 new consultant every 3 days. If you invite 5 a day, 3 days in a row, you'll have a new consultant. I promise you. If you don't believe me, track it. 5 a day. And that is, again, a way you're going to get 3 QNCs. 1 in 10 join this business. You will have the 5, maybe 10 Mary talked about. All right, number 1 through 15. You always have a daily contact list, JAFRA, people you know from jobs, past jobs, current jobs, husband jobs, anybody's jobs, acquaintances, people you know, neighbors, maybe you don't know them, maybe you're a massage therapist. Have you really talked to her about what this could be for her alongside her business? People you know from friends, high school, go all the way back and connect with them on social media like Norma teaches us. Relatives, in-laws, outlaws, ex-laws, bring them all, don't care, invite them. This is for them or someone they know. Activities, who do you know from activities? Their activities, your family activities, your kids' activities, your grandkids' activities, just like Mary. Connect and say, I want to meet people. I want to give people the best thing out there, looking and feeling their best and living their best. Here's why we're going to do 15. As you will see in the leader guide, people join Jafra for 3 reasons. Some do it to buy products for personal consumption and a discount. How many of you joined for that reason? I did. That's the only reason. I said, I will never sell this. 40 years later, I was wrong. Guess what? I want you to think about it. In JVU, Luce did a great job at Successful Training, talking about 3 words we're using, 3 types of consultants, product fans. Very quickly, write down 5 people's names that will be product fans. Who is going to love joining Jafra just for the discount? Who would say, thank you for telling me, Mary? Write 5. Don't overthink it. Just think. Who's a coupon clipper? Who loves your products but can't afford them? Who loves your products, buys all the time? Who would love to be a product fan? Second, others join to build a clientele and sell product. They love the product. They're socially. They're out there telling people they're beauty enthusiasts. Maybe they've been a hostess. They love to tell people about great products. Who's a beauty enthusiast? They probably will build a clientele and sell them. They need maybe a little bit of extra change here and there. Maybe they just want to sell enough to get theirs free. They are beauty enthusiasts. Who are they? Write them down, come up with 5. And the third, a business builder. People who are going to join your team to make money. They need a part-time job. They are replacing jobs. They lost their job. They're career drivers. You see them. They'd be so good. You just are like, I want her. She'd be awesome. She deserves us, as Mary said. Maybe they want to grow a team. Maybe they're leaders. They're volunteers in the community. They should be honing in when they're great at developing people and building people. Who's 5 business builders? Maybe they're not in Jafra. Maybe they are. Who do you see that would be amazing at this and deserve the opportunity? In the chat, let's see who comes up with 15. Just write 15. We're going to give you all the tools. We've got flyers. Are you hanging them everywhere in your town? Are you putting them in your orders? Are you putting these on social media? These flyers are rock star. They have 10 reasons to join. And you always end every conversation with, who do you know that is looking for a change, an opportunity, is a social beauty enthusiast, would love 50% the rest of their life on 500 beauty spa toiletries? Who do you know? Who do you know that's needing a job, going back to college, looking for business? Great. WDYK. If you don't know how to talk to people, we even give you a virtual sponsoring guide. It's called the Virtual Conversation Guide. Every step, what to pack, what to say, whether you're doing it in Zoom or in a room. Use your tools. Remember, listen to them. If they were to succeed and had $300 to $500 a month, and we could show them an easy way to fit it into their day along their way, what would they do with it? Find out their why. Because people work for money, but they go the extra effort when they know their why. But they also love what we do best: recognition, praise, and rewards. I know Norma is great at that. She's always posting, celebrating Mary lately. Jafra gives you all of these gifts. As a leader, you just show them how to earn welcome to Jafra and never leave it on the table. Get free shipping, become a VIP. utilize those packs for showing and selling or investing, reselling, however they choose to use the packs. That's thousands of dollars on the table for them, showing them that what our leader program is. They don't have to want it. You just deserve to tell them, like Mary does, like Norma does. It's inviting. Being a VIP is key. We grow consultants to VIP through Welcome to Jafra. We grow leaders by showing them how to sell and sponsor in month 1. So recognition is what people love. And the best part, we provide all the training. We have national conference. You got a bonus day, one more day. Go sponsor people. Let them go to the conference with you today. Get 3 today and bring them with you. We give you national conference. We give you JVU. We give you training Tuesdays and all the regional party fest, regional trainings like this. You just plug people in and you're the follow-up. You're the story. You're the listener who show them how to plug it in and make it happen. Well, that's our Packed Power Hour today. The call to action Mary said to you was, it's your time to say yes. Is it? Make it. We know there's a change August. It won't be super duper harder after that, but we know this is an opportunity to say yes now. Earn everything we have, involve people while they're busy socially, online and in person, to get engaged now for $10. Get started with their 50% order or their packs. Today was about you to plan 16 days to wake up August 1st as a leader. If you're here and you're a consultant, you're saying, I'm doing it, type it in the chat. Do it in July while it's hot. And we're getting ready for the hottest season around the corner. We hope today you saw a bigger bucket list. We hope today you saw the future is in your hands for yourself and others, as Mary said. And we hope most importantly today, you know, it is about you and how you grow. You grow when you share from your heart, as Mary said, because it starts first with the focus. You must know where you're going. You must know your why, because that's your drive, and then share it from your heart and help them find their why and their driver. And why not drive 3 cars? At the end of the day, you must plan in your calendar who you're going to contact, what time of day you're going to do it, where you might be inviting them to. It's easier to invite them somewhere. That's the how to doing it. It's having enough conversations each and every day and knowing when you will arrive at the goals of 3 QNCs, reaching $1,000, waking up as a manager. Name your team name now. Talk to your manager about that team name and start to see it, say it, own it, and picture the beautiful people you're going to have on your team. Thank you for joining us today. We leave you with setting up your 16 days of success sometime in the next 24 hours with your Jafra manager, because that's what it takes. It's not just a dream and a vision, but a plan, and then a daily and hourly plan to take action, mind, heart, and body. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Mary Martin. Thank you for our bonus extra, Norma Lopez. All right. Thanks, everybody.